Hey, what's up guys? Midnight Club Gamer here, and this is going to be some more Battlefield Bad Company 2. So, I have a really interesting round here for you guys today. I know you've seen this kind of gameplay before, the XM8 Prototype and on Erica Harbor, but the reason this game's pretty interesting is I actually go triple digits in this round. I go 106 and 25, and why I find this game really interesting for you guys is we still managed to lose the round. So, I'm going to show you why we lost a round, and you know, it's pretty interesting because I go on a killing streak and we still managed to lose the round. So what we're going to be talking about first is learning how to use your whole kit efficiently, and what I mean by that is some people will equip themselves with a smoke grenade or a 40 mil launcher and they never use it, and it's a waste of a perk in my opinion. So I'm going to tell you how to use your whole kit efficiently and you know, really maximize your score. So I'm going to be running the XM8 Prototype with the 40 mil shotgun, and the reason I'm using the 40 mil shotgun is when I run into buildings, flick that on and it's basically a one-shot kill. So I love the 40 mil shotgun on the assault rifles because it gives you a one-shot kill weapon and it's really powerful at close range, and a lot of people aren't expecting it. A lot of people say, oh, there's an assault coming in and you know, I have a chance. But when you have that 40 mil shotgun, they really don't have a chance unless they're like a sniper and they randomly no scope you or they have a shotgun themselves. So I'd really recommend using this shotgun attachment on the assault rifles, especially for like a map like Erica Harbor or Oasis, where in the town section where there's really close combat. It's an awesome weapon, and you know, it's an awesome perk to use. So using your whole kit efficiently, what I mean by that is don't just use your primary weapon like the XM8, for example. As you see here, I could have reloaded my XM8, but it's easier just to switch to the secondary pistol weapon and take them out like that. In my opinion, the GRAC is sometimes more powerful close range than your primary weapon, and that's just how Battlefield works. A lot of the pistols have the same damage and up close fire rate as a primary weapon, and that's fine with me. It just gives you more an opportunity to use your secondary weapons, and that's what I mean by it. Maximizing your kit efficiency is, instead of just reloading your primary weapon, just eliminate that whole process of a chance of the enemy turning around and killing you, because the enemy can kill you 3 or 4 times over while you're reloading. So you may as well just switch to your pistol, very powerful weapon, and finish them off. And as well, you see me using my 40 mil shotgun a lot. I like to use it a lot because it's a very effective underbarrel attachment, and I do recommend using it. And if you like using the 40 mil more, or you know, if you like putting up smoke or something like that, make sure you do use those. I mean, a lot of people, I know me, I have the 40 mil attachment and I never use the 40 mil. I don't really enjoy it. I find in Battlefield the 40 mils don't really work out that well. They don't really have a lot of splash radius damage, and so that's why I don't really use the 40 mil. So choose something that you're comfortable with and you're effective with using. So, you know, I'm not saying use your underbarrel attachments way too much. I mean, there has to be a nice balance between your primary and your secondary. So I recommend using the 40 mil a couple times if you want to blow down a wall, or if you know there's an enemy inside and you kind of want to shake them up a little bit. You know, use the 40 mil, but don't go around just bombing around with the 40 mil open all the time. I don't mean using your kit like that. And sometimes you see there, as you just saw right there, sometimes your underbarrel won't really make contact. The 40 mil, you'll hit them dead on and nothing really happens. And you know, that's kind of difficult sometimes, but for most of the time the 40 mil shotgun works out a lot. So back into the gameplay here. As you see here, it's a pretty tight battle the whole time, and when it's a tight battle like this, it's better to switch to the medic class, in my opinion. I'm running the assault because I want to cap flags, I want to help out my team, and in the process of that I get a lot of kills. But it would have been better for me to be a medic. If I was a medic, we would have won the round. I'm highly positive about that, because at the end they had 13 tickets on us, and when we lost, it was 0-13. So I'm sure I could have revived more than 13 people in this round. It lasted over half an hour, so I could have well revived easily 25 to 40 people on the battlefield. and in my opinion, we could have won. So I think being the medic probably would have been the better idea. At the end there, I do switch to the medic, but it's a little bit too late. So when you're playing a game like this and it's really close, I'd recommend to you guys using the medic class. It's a very effective class in Conquest, just because when you do revive somebody, you get back that ticket. The only thing I'd recommend is not being like a Rambo reviver. That's really not the best approach. I really don't enjoy getting Rambo revived, especially like in gunfire. They'll just revive you for the points, and then you get sprayed down, and then they get sprayed down, and it's just a waste of it's just a waste of a death, and you know, it just gives the enemy more points. So you don't want that to happen. Revive when you can, and you see there we lost round. I switched to the medic class at the end, but it just wasn't enough time. I was trying to get some tickets back, but it just didn't work out, and we lost a round, which is quite unfortunate. You'll see here I go 106 and 25 with an 8,568 combat score, and then 26,000 points overall, and then that's a 4.24 KD. And so the video question is, what is your favorite assault rifle? Mine, as you can probably guess, is the XM8 Prototype, and a great overall weapon. And I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay there. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary. Hopefully you learned something. And I'll see you guys on the battlefield.